Hey guys, it's Liz. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to make something so delicious, better than lasagna. I guarantee you, I promise you. You try this, you're never going back to lasagna, especially meat lasagna. So here are the ingredients. As you can see, I have my onions, bell peppers, cabbage, garlic, eggs, and I have shredded carrots. I also have potatoes that I had peeled and chopped earlier. So that's what we're going to be using with mozzarella cheese. I also have baking powder. I got vanilla yogurt. Then, of course, I have my all-purpose flour and whole milk. All right. Those are the ingredients that we are going to be using today. I have 6 eggs, only because my eggs are very small, really. But 3 or 4 eggs will be enough if you have large eggs. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you want to do is preheat your cooking pan or cooking pot. And once it's well heated, add your cooking oil. Today I'll be using olive oil. You can use any liquid oil that you have in your kitchen. We are going to wait for our oil to heat up. And once the oil is well heated, then the next thing you're going to do is add your garlic and your onions. So this oil is not good. So here is our garlic and onions. And we are going to cook this until they are golden brown. Do not overcook them because then they will burn. This is right color. That's what we want. And then we are going to go ahead and add our potatoes. Those are the potatoes I had previously peeled and chopped. And then the next thing we are going to add to the potatoes is our cabbage. There is a cabbage, and then I'm going to put a little bit of water, little bit, less than 1/3 of a cup, just so that our food don't burn at the bottom. Then go ahead and add your shredded carrots. Again, be careful with the water. You don't want water with this dish, but of course, you don't want your food to start burning from the bottom. Bell peppers. You can use any bell peppers that you have in the house, but I'll be using red and green bell peppers. So we're going to cook this for a couple of minutes, and then we are going to start adding our spices. All right, it's time to add spices. At this point, you can use whatever spices you like and you have in your house. Go ahead and use that, but this is what I'll be using myself. I've ground coriander. I'm going to also be using lemon pepper. Love lemon pepper. And then we have Garam Masala. You guys have seen me use Garam Masala a lot. Love it. And then next I'm going to add a little bit salt, just to my liking. Add your salt to your own liking. And I think I'm going to add one more spice, paprika, after the salt. There is my paprika. And this will just cook just for a couple of minutes and it will be ready. Just 2 minutes or less. And there it is. This food is ready. And what we are going to do is set it aside so that we can work on the other ingredients. But this is ready now. Yeah, the eggs, I have 6 eggs, only because my eggs are small. I thought they were medium, but they turn out to be not quite medium. But you can use 3 to 4 eggs, and I just added milk. And I'm going to put the measurements at the description box, just in case you're interested in the measurements. Yogurt. If you don't have yogurt, you can skip this step or use heavy cream. That will do. That will do. Cooking oil. It has to be liquid, or you would have to melt whatever oil you have, but you have to put it in liquid form. I'm using olive oil. Now, all-purpose flour is what I'm using. Measurements are going to be in the description box, so don't have to worry about it. That's salt. You can use any salt. Baking powder. And I'm going to add some spinach. I'm actually going to add more spinach to this. You can use kale, you can use collard greens, but for today we are going to be using spinach. And then once we do that, we are going to add the food to this mixture, the food that we just cooked. And then I'll add the rest of the spinach later. All right, here's our food. Add everything to the mixture and mix everything all together. Here is more spinach. So we are going to spray our cooking tray with cooking spray, or you can use butter if that's what you like. So I'm going to spray it and get this ready to cook. I'll be baking at 350 degrees for the next 30 to 40 minutes. What you want to do is add half of the food and then layer that at the bottom of your cooking or your baking tray. Make sure you spread it evenly all over. And then you're going to go ahead and add your cheese. I'm using mozzarella cheese. You can use any cheese, but this is my favorite for this dish. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and add the remaining food. If you have more food than what I have, then you can do 3 layers, all right? But for me, this is all I have. So just make yours based on the amount of food that you are cooking or the number of people you are cooking for. But this is a lot. This is a lot of food. And then we are going to go ahead, and once this is done, we are going to go ahead and add cheese at the top. And there's cheese. Can you mix your cheese? Yes. If you want to mix 2 different type of cheese, you can, but I don't want to have too much cheese, so I'm only using 1. But you can mix like you would do with mac and cheese. All right, I'll add a little bit of paprika. You don't have to do this step, but I love paprika. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit. If you have paprika in your house, you can do this. That means you love paprika. If not, totally skip this step. You don't have to do it. Don't have to do it. All right, and our dish is ready to go in the oven in just a few minutes. Just sprinkle a little bit of paprika. And I'm going to be cooking this dish at 350 degrees for the next 30 minutes. Depending on your stove, you might need to cook maybe 40 minutes. But mine is good at 30 minutes. I will see you guys and show you how it look like. All right, we're done. 30 minutes later, and this is what we got. Oh, look at that. Look at that cheese. This smells good, tastes good. And here you go. That is the final product. As I mentioned, I'm going to put all the measurements of what I use for mine in the description box so that if you want to try, you can go ahead and make the same size as mine. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Let's go ahead and put this on a plate. And I am ready to eat it. So why don't we go ahead and taste it? Look at that. Look at it.
That looks really good.
That was really good, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Bye.